Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Starting with a live view of Misquamicut, where people headed down to the beach today. Waters are going to be turning a little bit more unsettled as Arthur makes its way well south and east of us. You can also see some fog there. So if you're planning on heading down to the beaches, there's fog hugging the coastline. It's rolled on shore over the last hour or so. We take a look at our current temperatures. You can see it is cooler at the shore, mid 70s in Ninigret right now, 77 in Westerly, about 78 degrees in Newport, 80 as you travel up towards Providence, and all the way up to 87 in Taunton. So where the sun is out, the temperatures are in the mid and even some upper 80s. We've got a couple of isolated thunderstorms just clipping the extreme outer Cape right now. We're seeing a few more popping up in western New England. That's where we're going to see the bulk of our potential thunderstorms for the day today, but it is very unsettled, so there is that risk for some showers and storms really at any point. The latest on Hurricane Arthur, again, I want to go back and show you the radar, because we are seeing that storm strengthening, and it's evident as you look at the radar that this is a fairly organized storm at this point. 90-mile-an-hour sustained winds, gusts to 115, moving to the northeast at 10 miles an hour. And again, that latest track from the National Hurricane Center has it strengthening into a Category 2 hurricane as it approaches the outer banks of North Carolina overnight tonight, and then races up to the waters well south of us, where it should be a Category 1 hurricane. But 92-mile-an-hour sustained winds are slightly stronger as it makes its pass by us well south and east of Nantucket, probably about 75 to 100 miles out to sea on this latest track. That means that the hurricane force winds, even the tropical storm force winds, will stay out over the ocean waters. We should see a few gusts, maybe over 30, 35 miles per hour late Friday night. Cold front in the short term, though, is what we're going to be dealing with this afternoon. It's what may bring an isolated thunderstorm. There is the potential for some severe storms off to our west today. We'll have to watch any of those storms that develop as they march eastward. We could get an isolated strong or possibly severe storm around here. Our Futurecast, and actually this is brand new information, and doesn't show any reaching Rhode Island or southeastern Massachusetts later this afternoon. In fact, that fog could actually help weaken any of those storms as they try to push east. This shows some of that fog rolling all the way up the bay. We'll have to watch that for fireworks displays this evening. Overnight tonight, we're going to see areas of fog. Can't rule out a shower in the nighttime hours. You can see at 7 o'clock in the morning, the steadier rain maybe is still off to our south and our west, but notice by lunchtime, we've got rain falling heavy at times for your Friday, and that'll continue through the rest of the afternoon and evening hours before winding down overnight from west to east. And we still think we'll be back to sunshine by Saturday morning when you start your weekend. For this afternoon, mid-80s, an isolated thunderstorm. We'll see fog at the beaches, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s there. There is a moderate risk for rip currents in our local waters right now, and that may actually rise to a high risk of rip currents by Friday and Saturday due to Arthur. Heading out to fireworks displays this evening, a little fog possible. We'll also have to keep an eye on the sky for an isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures falling back into the 70s. We'll wrap up what we're expecting for Arthur and cold front tapping into Arthur's moisture. 1 to 2 inches of rain, the heaviest in the afternoon and evening. High surf and rip currents. And again, maybe some gusts along the coastline as high as 30 miles to maybe 40 miles per hour towards the Cape and Islands. 7-day Futurecast. So 85 today, 80 for tomorrow. Sun's back out over the weekend, but the risk of rip currents continue at our beaches. Air temperature Saturday with a breezy wind in the morning will be at around 77. One good thing is once this front comes through, Arthur clears our area. The high humidity we've been dealing with over the last couple of days will be much lower for the upcoming weekend. So pretty nice Saturday and Sunday ahead. We just have to get through a rainy 4th of July.
And knowing that the break in humidity coming is such a relief as well.
Yes.
All right, Michelle, thanks so much.